Graphic pictures and testimony in the trial of the man accused of killing and raping Rachel Morin, the Harford County mother who was murdered along the Ma and Pa Trail. Fox 45's Jessica Babb joins us live now from Bel Air after a pretty gut-wrenching day in the courtroom. Jessica.
A detective taking the stand for hours today described it as a massive attack against Rachel Morin. He spent a lot of time showing pictures, walking jurors through exactly how they found Morin's body the day they arrived to the scene. They found blood all over her face, bruising all over her bodies, other graphic images. Rachel Morin found unclothed. And again, as someone sitting in the courtroom watching these photos and watching this testimony, it was extremely hard to watch, especially for her family sitting right there watching all of this unfold. But of course, these graphic photos really showing the gravity of the crime, they're just part of the long list of evidence the state submitted today. On a cold, dreary day in Harford County, one after the other, people took the stand as the state makes their case against Victor Martinez Hernandez, the man accused of brutally raping and killing Rachel Morin, a Harford County mother. Martinez Hernandez is from El Salvador, in the country unlawfully. Randolph Rice, the attorney representing Patty Morin, Rachel's mom, is watching this case closely.
I thought it was a really strong morning for the state.
Tearing up on the stand, Cecilia Ocorso recounted the moments she and her friend Evan Knapp veered off the main Ma and Pa Trail, following a smaller path into the woods, finding a bloody rock, and ultimately, as Evan Knapp then found Morin's body in a storm drain tunnel. We heard the chaotic moments as Cecilia called 911.
She was literally in shock from what she just saw, the fact that she just found Rachel Morin's body along with the other individual she was with. I mean, it was just heartbreaking to hear.
As Cecilia was talking to the dispatcher, you could hear both the panic and pain in her voice. She says after the discovery, Evan was, quote, distraught, in shock, and quiet.
I mean, she was even saying that she was going to break down, and like the 911 dispatcher had to say, look, if you can't handle it, you need to sit down.
Then the jury heard from several deputies from the Harford County Sheriff's Office who responded to the scene. One deputy describing the moments he found Morin's, quote, smashed and shattered Apple Watch.
That actually was found across the trail, which implies that that watch was possibly thrown by somebody, by the suspect, obviously is what the state's going to say here. So it was also crushed. So that's really important evidence to show that somebody tried to destroy it.
Another deputy describing a bloody path of leaves coming off the main trail. That deputy, a crime scene investigator, also working with others on the scene, realized they quickly needed to preserve Morin's body and DNA evidence. With her body sitting in an inch of water and the hot and humid weather, they were seeing signs it was starting to decompose. Morin's phone also found in the tunnel, severely damaged.
The phone itself is going to have incredible data on it. It's going to tell you, when she stopped walking, her heart rate. I mean, the evidence that you're going to see later on in this trial from the actual phone is going to be very helpful in pinpointing exactly what happened.
But the defense trying to make some points, poking holes in the state's case, asking questions, insinuating the tunnel may have been too dark to see anything, and pressing deputies on if they followed proper protocol for getting the DNA evidence from Morin's body, like getting permission from the medical examiner's office.
It seems like this is a pretty insignificant fact that the defense is trying to press here, that somehow they didn't get permission from the Office of Medical Examiner. My guess is the OCME is going to come in and say, it's not a requirement that you get permission, but it's just a procedural thing.
And while Harford County State's Attorney Allison Healy is far from finished in making the case, Rice says
they're getting in the evidence they need at this point in time to really prove a strong case.
And this afternoon, detectives also walked jurors through exactly where they found Morin's Apple, iPhone, iPod, another crucial piece of that evidence. But it is also important to know that at this point, the defense has yet to present their case. Live in Harford County, Jessica Babb, Fox 45 News.
Hi, I'm Maxine Stryker. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel, and check out Fox Baltimore on social media to find more stories like this.